The water used to come all the way up here, especially when it's rained, March and April. It was a very, very big river. Now it's moved from being a river to a stream. Looking at where I'm standing and that distance from the river, that's where water used to reach, that maybe our children will never have to enjoy or experience the experiences that we had as children. Welcome to my village life. Right now I'm in the village. I'm going to places where I used to be when I was a boy, playing on the fields of the village. The fields. So let me go check out. Come with me as I show you around. All these sugarcane plantations that you see, this side, going this side, this other side. These ones used to be playing fields. I remember any farming activities, they never used to come this far. Because all this far used to play football and all kinds of games boys play when they're growing up. We were looking after cows. We used to have so many cows, not as a family, but in the whole village we used to bring our cows together. Then we had them as a whole village. We used to combine all of them and play. All this used to be fields where you see these eucalyptus trees planted. All this used to be playing fields. Even this place that has been cultivated and someone has planted maize used to be playing grounds. Used to play football and all kinds of things. And this one here was the river. Oh my God. It's actually not what it used to be. I don't know, it's because of climate change or the people have drained all the swamps that used to feed the river and either planted, done some agricultural activities on them, so that the river has shrunk. Look at it. Huh. Oh my God. Now it's moved from being a river to a stream. I remember when I was growing up, this place was filled with water. The water used to come all the way up here, especially when it's rained, March and April. It was a very, very big river. Can't believe it. Look at this. Oh my God. The river is all gone. I have no idea how long this one's gonna be. Maybe in the coming next 10 years or so, we might not have a river here. Because just for the few years, but in the past 20 years, it has gone from a river to a stream. We don't know what's gonna happen in the next few years. Yes. We used to swim in this place, rail swimming. The water used to come up to where I'm standing right now. Looking at where I'm standing and that distance from the river, that's where water used to reach just on a normal day. When it rains, it used to go up Looking at the river right now, this is sad. It's very sad that maybe our children will never have to enjoy or experience the experiences that we had as children, playing all over, and enjoying the boyhood. Even across the river, those fields, I mean, those farms that we planted sugarcane used to be just free fields for playing. We used to have fightings of across the river. People from the other side of the river, this other side of the river, we never used to see eye to eye. And whenever we meet, we were either fighting, playing football, and the losing team, when you realize that you are losing, you start a fight. This place used to be full of trees. Even here where I'm standing, all this place used to be a big bush full of trees. We never used to come close to the river, apart from only places that we used to, when we were bringing cows, coming to water the cows. Right now, all those bushes and the small forests that are full of trees have been cut down, and the only trees you see are like those was the eucalyptus trees, which have also drained all the swamps that we used to have around. Whew. I miss this place. I miss all those old golden old days, as they say, and our children will never have that experience. Never. It's all gone. People have taken over. They've changed a lot of things. Look at this. The small swamps that are remaining, you see, are now the ones who are feeding the river. We used to have a lot of these small streams feeding the river from all over. As you can see right now, there are not many. And the reason why this one still stands because where the source is, a lot has not been done, and it still feeds the people. We used to have many of these streams before the agricultural activities took over. There was another one here, which I think has dried up from the planting of the eucalyptus trees around. This spot specifically, we used to come fishing here, especially that area. We used to come fishing. Right now, I'm not so sure if you can even do shipping. I mean, fishing, shipping. I'm not so sure if you can do some fishing in here. The river is gone. Golden oldies, ladies and gentlemen, my village life. These riverheads, these riverhead bridges,
from the Kenyan coast to the mountain high, nikitafuta hadithi chini ya anga la blue sky. From the lakeside shores to the northern sand, nikiunganisha watu wa this beautiful land. Kila kona ina story, kila kijiji ina sauti. Every smile, every journey shows our beauty. Africa through my eyes, hadithi zetu zinaruka high. choma, pilau samaki wa pwani. Our twists tell stories. Tamu sana kweli. Tulibamu. Africa yafe. E biafayo biafe. Tubing yumirwa. Tokende malembe. Tokende mosika. Masolo na biso. Ezali kitoko. Siya haba ya Afrika yonke. Izindaba zetu ziasikanisa. Kwa miguu. Kwa pikipiki. Kwa mantumbwi twasonga. By foot, motorcycle, canoe, we move on. Across the deserts, forests, rivers and seas. Sharing Africa's treasures with the world to see. Hey! Africa through my eyes. Uzuri.
This is part of the river. Standing here, looking up there. When I was growing up, there was not so many iron-thatched, iron-roofed houses. Not so many iron-roofed houses, and all this place, starting from this side going like this. This old man used to have grown a lot of grass that people used to come by to go and touch their houses, and he used to make a killing out of it. All this going up there where you see the trees coming all this way. These were tall grasses that were used to touch the houses that was growing on all these fields. And it was very strict that you could not graze your cows here, because that was what was giving him a living. This is a very sad state of the river that I used to know. Very, very sad state. Oh my God. Now, let's go up. I want to go and show you our water source, which I'm so sure is still there, but I don't know which state it is in. Yep, the place I grew up, the place that gave me memories. Oh, let's go find out. Let me go and see the water source. Now this was a whole road. It has now turned into a kichochoro. Lord has really changed. Yep, here we are. Actually, starting from this point all the way to the river, nobody was allowed to do any agriculture activities. They started from this side going up. Yes. Because I remember, actually this is our farm where you see some cane and there was some maize that had already been harvested. This is our farm here. Still going up. This place has been covered up with sugarcane all over. It carries a lot of memories. I wish we come back here and enjoy. Actually, the ball that we used to play is that one that's made of nylon paper. A lot of people know it. We used to call it lifundo. We could start playing as early as 9 a.m. and all the time we couldn't wait to go and play. Could release our herds of cattle because the grazing fields were so large that you didn't really have to watch over them that much. That's why we had a lot of time playing. Yeah, this side is where we used people to farm maize. And from the look of things, people have moved away from maize to sugarcane. There's a lot of sugarcane that has been grown on all the farms. I don't know the secret behind it or how profitable the sugarcane is, and I don't know if it's that dangerous to food security that people are using their farms to plant sugarcane that takes 18 to 10 plus months for it to mature than to have maize, which is a stable type of food that we are used to. I don't know how dangerous that is or how good that is. Maybe people who are in this kind of farming can tell us. Because what I've realized is, as you can see, all the farms, sugarcane, 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 sugarcane. Even these ones that used to have maize and used to produce very good enough maize, sugarcane. Even this going all up there, sugarcane. I don't know how profitable it is right now. This is our water stream. I have no idea what happened here because, as you see, this is where I've been coming to fetch water all my life. Initially, it was not like this. It just used to be like a pond with clean water where I used to come and take. Then later on, they covered it up and put some pipes so that it would be easier for people to get water and it was not open. Then as it continues being the state of it continues not looking so good. I don't know. It was supposed to be repaired. What I know is money is allocated. And I said earlier, these are some of the few water sources that are feeding the river. The rest have all dried up. All dried up. Here we are. Guys, that's my village life. The good old days. This is where I grew up.